The annual report of the Secretary General on Children in Armed Conflict is due to go to the Security Council on 14th June, which is next Friday. That is the date it is scheduled and asked for by the Security Council. As per usual practice, an advance copy will be delivered to Security Council members on that date. The report will be officially published on 18 June with a press conference by Virginia Gamba, the Secretary General's special representative on the issue. The report will then be discussed by the Security Council members in an open debate. That will take place on 26 June. And just to remind you a bit about the context of the report, this is an initiative of member states, more specifically of the Security Council members, who have tasked Secretaries General to report annually on this issue based on well-established methodology. Coming back to this morning's events, earlier today, our Chief of Staff, Courtney Rattray, called the permanent representative of Israel, Gilad Erdan. The call was a courtesy afforded to countries that are newly listed on the annex of the report. It is done to give those countries a heads up and avoid leaks. Ambassador Erdan's video recording of that phone call and the partial release of that recording on Twitter is shocking and unacceptable, and frankly, something I've never seen in my 24 years serving this organization.
I am utterly shocked and disgusted by this shameful decision of the Secretary General. Israel's army is the most moral army in the world. So this immoral decision will only aid the terrorists and reward Hamas. And I have to tell you another thing. The only one who is blacklisted today is the Secretary General, whose decisions since the war started and even before are rewarding terrorists and incentivizing them to use children for terror acts. And now Hamas will continue even more to use schools and hospitals, because this decision, shameful decision of the Secretary General, will only give Hamas hope to survive and will only extend the war and extend the suffering. Shame on him.
Yes, a quick follow-up. You might already said this. I'm sorry if I missed it. What is the consequence, or what is the meaning of being listed into the countries that commits violations against children? I know it's the Security Council report.
I really don't want to go more into this report at this point. All of the information is on the Children in Armed Conflict website. The consequences for people who are mentioned or listed in this report since the inception of this report will be for member states and others to draw. We've been asked to produce this report. We produce the report. The consequences will be for others to take.
Yesterday, the IDF released 9 names they called Hamas terrorists in their attack in that Anwa school. Can you confirm that? Do you have any information?
I can't confirm. We can't confirm. The UNRWA and the humanitarian workers that are in these shelters are focused on humanitarian work. And I think Philippe Lazzarini was very clear in his statement that he can't confirm it one way or another.
So there might be the possibility that there are militants in that.
As I said, he was very clear in saying that he can't confirm it one way or another.
Okay, one last question. It's been reported that Prime Minister Netanyahu would visit the U.S. in July. Will the Secretary General seek any opportunities to meet with him?
The Secretary General's doors are always open to any head of government, head of state, foreign minister, official who wants to come to New York and meet him.